What if I told you that your brain can delete memories on purpose? There's a real phenomenon where the brain erases details it doesn't like or finds useless. But what if your brain wasn't deleting random things? What if it was choosing what kind of person you become? Imagine this. Every morning you wake up as a slightly different version of yourself because your brain edited your memories overnight. What if the personality you think is you is actually just the result of your brain's daily decisions you never agreed to? And here's a strange fact. Humans can generate electricity. Tiny amounts, but real. So what if our thoughts literally charge the air around us? What if positive thinking isn't just a motivational slogan, but an actual electrical effect that changes how people feel near you? Imagine entering a room and people instantly feel calmer because you're basically a walking Wi-Fi router of good vibes. Now, let's talk about time. We experience it in one direction, forward. But physics says time doesn't care. It can flow in any direction. So what if the only reason we move forward is because our brains can't handle reverse time signals? And what if déjà vu is your brain accidentally processing a backward signal for a second? Imagine if time had glitches, small ones. You put your keys on the table, turn around, and suddenly they're somewhere else. You blame yourself, but what if time just skipped, and you didn't notice? Here's another fact that may bend your mind. Your body replaces about 98% of its atoms every year. So what if you're technically a new person every 12 months? If your atoms change, your thoughts change, your habits change. What if the you from last year is already gone? And what if the only reason you don't notice this reset is because memories get copied from the old atoms into the new ones? Speaking of copying, scientists can already clone animals. But what if one day people could clone themselves, not for organs or science, but for productivity? Imagine sending your clone to work while you stay home and sleep. But here's the real question. If your clone has the same memories, would he agree to be your assistant? Or would he think he's the real one and start demanding days off? Now let's go deeper. Did you know that the average human has around 70,000 thoughts per day? So what if thoughts aren't created, but received? What if the brain is an antenna that picks up ideas from a giant mental cloud around the planet? And what if creativity is just tuning into a rare frequency? Imagine this. Every time you get a random idea, someone in another part of the world gets it too. Maybe that's why people invent the same things at the same time. So what if nobody really invents anything alone? Here's a fun fact. Octopuses have 3 hearts and can change their shape to fit through holes the size of their eyes. But what if humans had that ability? What if we evolved into flexible, shape-shifting beings able to squeeze through tiny spaces? Cities would look different, doors wouldn't need doorknobs, and horror movies would be terrifying. But here's something even stranger. The universe contains more empty space than anything else. Atoms are mostly nothing. So what if the world isn't solid, but just looks solid because our senses aren't strong enough to see the gaps? If our vision were more advanced, walls might look like spiderwebs of vibrating energy, and we'd walk through life like characters in a glitchy video game. And finally, consider this. Scientists believe that consciousness may be a universal phenomenon, not limited to living beings. What if planets, stars, even galaxies are conscious in ways we can't imagine? What if Earth itself thinks, feels, learns, and we are cells inside its enormous brain? If that's true, then every decision you make, every idea you have, might not just affect you. It might echo through the entire planet. So let me ask you, if Earth is alive and watching us, what message do you think it would want to send?